So the new trailer for Predator Badlands came out, and guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm kinda looking forward to this now. From the leaked plot synopsis that I saw, I got the feeling that this would be, okay, in the future, Predator just hunts humans, and then the humans fight it and kill it, right? Like the usual, but just in a different time setting. So, I wasn't really all that interested in this. But no, this is apparently very different, and I'm looking forward to it now. The main character is a predator, is a Yautja, which is like really cool, and he's the protagonist. His name is Dex, I think. I think it's Dex, I think that's his name. And he's the protagonist, he's the good guy, I guess. He, as far as I know, was banished from his tribe and exiled here to whatever planet this is, and what he's trying to do in this movie is prove himself worthy by hunting the biggest and baddest thing in the area, so he can prove himself worthy to be part of the clan again. Which is cool. That's a cool idea. That's a cool concept, and I think it would be pretty interesting to see on the big screen. So, I'm looking forward to that. There's been a lot of conversation, a lot of talk online about the design for the Predator, the main character. Dex, again, I think that's his name. Dex. I'm just gonna call him Dex. That's his name now, okay? Whether it is his name or not, that's his name now. Just deal with it. So Dex here, people think he looks ugly. People think he looks bad, which, I mean, in all fairness, I don't like the haircut. I think his forehead is a bit too small compared to past designs. That's really about it, I think. I also don't like the eyes. They look a bit too expressive or human in a way. And I think I understand why they did that to the eyes, because he's the protagonist now. So you need to have sympathy for him. He needs to be sympathetic, and he needs to be able to connect with the audience, right? That makes sense, but I think it's kind of unnecessary. The Yautja have always been expressive. They've always had personality, even if it was just a little bit. I think the best example of a Yautja with personality is actually Scar from Alien vs. Predator. Scar, even while masked, still gave a lot of emotion. He was able to be connected with. He had personality through his body language, through the hand motions that he made. You could understand what he was saying. You could understand what he was thinking without him saying or doing anything, except for just expressing himself through body language. That's all you need. You don't need him to have human eyes, or, I mean, they did give him weird eyes in that movie, but that's aside from the point. It was an ugly design. Speaking of design, people think that this is apparently the worst the Predator has looked since 1984. Which is absolutely bonkers, ridiculous. What are you talking about? Are you, like, okay? It is amazing to me how people are absolutely dogging, trashing this design for how terrible it is, when we've had these three in the past. I mean, have you been Predator fans for that long? Have you watched these movies, Prey, AVP, The Predator? These guys look ugly. The Prey Predator, the feral Predator, would have looked a lot better if they just stuck with the actual practical suit, but for some reason, whenever he takes the mask off, they slather his face in CGI, so that just makes him look worse, in my opinion. As for Scar, he just looks ugly with the mask off. It's that simple. As for the upgraded Predator from The Predator, he looks like a pug. His face is like smushed in. It's weird. It's weird. It looks stupid. I mean, this guy, sure, is he perfect? No, he's got his issues. But like, is he the worst thing we've ever seen? Absolutely not. Does he deserve the amount of flack that he's been getting? No, not really. I don't think so. People also pointed out a few little details. First off, we got an Easter egg. At least I think it's an Easter egg and not like a crossover of any kind. But one of the skulls in Dex's, and I'm assuming it's Dex's, in Dex's trophy room is from a alien from Independence Day, or at least it looks like one. That's pretty cool. That's a cool tie-in. That's a cool little Easter egg, a little reference. I like that. That's neat. But the bigger deal is Weyland-Yutani, the big bad corporation from the Alien franchise. This girl is an android, a Weyland-Yutani android. Well, how do we know this? Because her eyes roll back and show off a Weyland-Yutani logo. So, This girl is like, I'm guessing, friends with this predator, with Dex. And it's a predator and a Weyland-Yutani android duo. That's kind of interesting. That's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this, guys. This is interesting. This is an interesting concept. We also see the Weyland-Yutani logo here in this shot. So, yeah, it's not just the android eyes. So this is more than likely setting up for another Alien vs. Predator crossover, which I am not opposed to. I'm looking forward to this movie, guys. I'm looking forward to this. This is quite possibly a step in the right direction. Now, this movie is being directed by the guy who directed Prey, so that's a slight red flag for me. I didn't like Prey, if you don't know. If you do want to know why I didn't like Prey, and you can go ahead and check out that one video where I talk about why I don't like Prey. And then, while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and like this video, and that one, and all my videos on my channel, actually. I have really good takes everywhere. All my videos are good. And how about you subscribe, too, while you're at it. Turn on that notification bell so you know whenever I post an epic banger. Go look at all my polls and my posts and whatnot. Check out some of my shorts. I might do those again soon. So, red flag aside, this trailer looks pretty good. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking the looks of this movie. I'm liking the vibe. Some people think that we should not explore the Predators, the Yautja, and their culture because it's better being mysterious and open-ended, and it's more interesting when you don't know everything about them. I heavily disagree with this. I heavily disagree with this. Look at the comics. Look at the games. The Predator comics and games. The comics that I have read, the ones that I really like, are the ones that go deeper into the lore, the ones that go deeper into Yautja culture, the ones that explore the Yautja as characters and not just monsters that humans have to defeat. Predator vs. Black Panther is such an interesting story to me. I love it so much because the main antagonist, the Predator, that Black Panther has to face, he and his little tribe, his group of Yautja, were pit up against his own brother, and his brother humiliated him and defeated him and basically stripped him of his honor. And so this Predator, this man antagonist, travels to Earth in search of vibranium to basically get revenge on his brother for humiliating him and stripping him of his honor. That's interesting. That's character motivation for a Yautja. That's something that we rarely see outside of, oh, they hunt because honor and sport. Okay, we have character motivation, like real, different, unique character motivation for this Yautja, this antagonist. That's awesome. That's good. That like slightly explores the culture, that explores them as characters. That's great. That's perfect. I love that. It's amazing to me how people will say we don't need to explore the most interesting part of the franchise and then simultaneously complain when we get repetitive bullshit. Predator comes to Earth and hunts humans. Predator comes to Earth and hunts humans. Oh, why don't we get anything else? Because you're saying not to do anything else. Because the studios aren't comfortable with doing anything else. Because for some reason, they think that doing anything unique and different is taking a risk, a financial risk. Like, if Predator Badlands doesn't do well, we'll probably never see a unique story like this ever again. And I really hope it does do well. Even if this movie is bad, I hope it does well. I'd say that with all honesty in my heart. Even if this movie is bad, I hope it does well. Because if it doesn't do well, I think that will absolutely shatter any confidence any studios have in this franchise doing anything different or unique or stepping outside of its comfort zone, outside of its box. What this franchise desperately needs, in my opinion, is change, and this is change. But it always sucks to me, and I think I've said this before, it always sucks that the comics and the games are able to be, they have so much more creative freedom with the comics and the games in the Predator franchise, and the movies never get that treatment. So the movies finally getting that treatment is a good thing, regardless of whether or not the movie is good or bad. I don't even care. I'm just happy to see that we're finally going in a different direction, that we're finally trying something new again. This is great, okay? You gotta understand this. This is a good thing. Seeing something different, this is a good thing. The Yautja and their hunter culture is easily the most interesting part of this franchise. And the fact that people don't want to see that expanded upon because, oh, it would ruin the mystery. There is very little mystery with the Yautja. There is not much mystery with these guys. This isn't like Alien where, you know, oh, you shouldn't ruin the mystery of where the xenomorph comes from because it's scarier to think that this creature is a natural born thing that has been improved through, you know, years and years and years, decades, eons of evolution to finally become the perfect killer. But no, then you take that all away and it's just made by some tall white guys in a lab. I mean, like, come on. That's boring. That sucks. That's an example of explaining more stuff, explaining more backstory in the wrong way. But this is different. Predator is different, if you ask me. I think Predator needs to be expanded upon, or else it just won't go anywhere interesting. I wasn't expecting to be excited for this, but I am. So I'm trying to keep my excitement in check. I'm trying to keep myself grounded here, but I am. I'm looking forward to this, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing another trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing more details, and I'm ultimately looking forward to seeing the movie this November. So, yeah, that's my little, those are my thoughts, plus a little bit of a rant, I suppose. What do you think? Are you excited for this movie? Are you, did you think that this movie was gonna suck before you saw a trailer? Did the trailer change your mind? Did the trailer cement your beliefs at all? I don't know. What do you think? Alright. I'll see you guys next time.